Hey guys, this is my review of the Duratrax Onyx 150 charger, Lipo charger. It's a pretty reasonable price. It's a strictly only Lipo charger. It'll do 1S, 2S, or 3S Lipos. It will not do your nickel metal or nickel cadmium batteries. Strictly polymer, Lipo polymer, lithium polymer batteries, I should say. Now I have two here. I have a 3-cell Lipo battery and a 2-cell. One is a 4,000 milliamp 20C Lipo, and the other is a 5,000 milliamp 2-cell Lipo. And for the demonstration, I also have different plugs on here. By the way, these Venom plugs, they're junk. You want to get rid of these as fast as possible when you get these batteries. These are just the little inserts they give you with the battery. They're interchangeable. One of them is Dean's, and one of them is the stock Traxxas plug. This is what the real Dean's plug should look like. This is the same exact thing, except for made by Venom for their little attachment. But ultimately, they're the same things, same plug. What's cool about this charger is that it comes with two different plugs on there already. It's gonna come with the Dean's plug and the Traxxas plug together in this package here, so you don't have to bother buying an adapter for them. So I got it for $54.99 at my local Hobby Town, and there it is. And what's cool about this charger is it charges at, let me see here, it charges at 1 amp, 3 amp, or 5 amps. The drawback to that is that when you're charging a 3-cell Lipo, though, the fastest, I should say, it will charge is 4.6 amps. Even though you put it on 5 amps here, it's only going to charge at 4.6 amps. Something to do with the wattage. Let me get it out of here for you. See what it comes with. There's the charger. It's a simple little charger. You honestly cannot get any simpler. As you can see, there are no buttons on this charger whatsoever. The only thing there is this little light here and this switch. First position is 1.5 amps, second position is 3 amps, and third position is 5 amps. And you actually have this LED for troubleshooting or for data. It'll tell you what kind of battery it's charging, and it'll blink red once it's finished, and it'll also beep, which is really cool. It's kind of handy. This is an ideal charger for a beginner. You can't screw this up like on other chargers. They could get advanced. They have an LCD screen, and there's all kinds of different settings, which can kind of throw you off if you're a beginner. So this charger is definitely really nice for a beginner. I definitely recommend it. Just for the simple fact that you can't screw anything up, especially when you're charging these dangerous lithium polymer batteries, which have a tendency to either puff up or start catching on fire if you charge them wrong or overcharge them. So there it is. And how you charge with it is simple. You just plug this in. Plug this into the wall, and automatically it turns on and the fan starts running. So it's in standby mode right now, waiting for a battery to be charged. So this right here is the balance port on it. The one that's on the actual housing is a 4S balance plug right there. And the connector that's on there currently is the Dean's. This is how it comes out of the box. I didn't modify it or anything. This is just the Dean's plug right on here. And what it comes with is this adapter here, which is a female Dean's, I should say, that just pops onto the male on the charger, and on the other end it has a Traxxas plug. So what you do is you just pop that on there right there. If you have a Traxxas battery, if you have a Dean's plug on your battery, you just leave that alone. You don't put this adapter on there. And the other cool adapter thing that it comes with is, since the actual plug on the housing, the balance plug, is a 4S plug, this is a converter from the 4S to the 3S. So if you're charging your 3-cell Lipo, you'd actually have to use this here. You have to plug this in here, the right orientation. It won't let you plug it in wrong. So you just pop that right in there. And now your 3S plug's ready for your 2S plug is right there. So I'm going to attempt to charge this 2-cell LiPo first. This connector is a Dean's, so I'm going to have to pop this Traxxas one off. And again, plug this in the right orientation. It really won't let you plug it in the wrong way, so can't screw that up unless you force it. There's that. And then you plug in your balance plug. I'd suggest plugging in the balance plug first and get used to doing it that way, because these batteries are a little different than nickel metals, where you can kind of throw them onto the charger and you can actually plug in the connector and forget about this balance plug because it doesn't have one. Which, if you're switching off from one to the other, most of the time you will forget to plug this in. And as you can see, it'll beep. And what's cool about it is this little light on here. Alright, so what you do is you plug in this Alright, and what you do here is first of all, this is just what I do. First, you want to plug in this balance plug first and foremost, so you don't forget about it. Because I know, especially when you're a beginner and you're switching from nickel metals or NiCads to a lithium polymer battery, a lot of time you're going to forget to plug in this balance plug simply because your old batteries never had this. So plug that in first, and then what you're going to do is you're going to plug in this main connector here, which is a Dean's plug. Plug that in there like so. I have one hand, so it makes it a little difficult. And after you plug that in, this LED is going to flash twice. I believe this battery is fully charged, that's why it's doing that. Charged it earlier, but that's how you would do that. And this is what it'll do after it's charged. It'll beep about 10 times and it'll continue flashing red like that, indicating that it's fully charged. Anytime you get an orange LED on here, that's an error message. That either means that you have these plugs backwards somehow. You either have the plug soldered on there backwards, or you somehow ended up plugging this in backwards. So that's how you would do the 2-cell. The 3-cell is slightly different. It's not too complicated. Here's the 3-cell LiPo. And this one here has the Traxxas end on there. So you're going to use this adapter that they give you, which is located right here. And you just pop that right on there like so. And like I said, the first thing you do is you plug in your balance plug. Take this adapter off because this is where your 2S, you don't need that. Go ahead and pop this in. Again, you have to plug this in the right orientation. There's tabs that are facing up. Just pop that right in there. Plug that in first. And secondly, you plug in this charger right here, this little plug here. You go red to red. Go ahead and pop that in there like that. And as soon as you plug that in, this LED is going to blink 3 times, indicating it's charging a 3-cell LiPo. So 1, 2, 3, and then pause. And that's indicating that it's charging this battery. Again, this charger with a 3-cell LiPo, when you're charging a 3-cell LiPo on this charger, it's not actually going to let you charge at 5 amps. It's going to charge at 4.6 amps. So this is a 4,000 milliamp battery, so that charge rate is a little high for this battery. You'd want to charge this at 4 amps. This charger will do it at 4.6. So, I mean, I don't recommend doing that. I'd recommend charging this battery at 3 amps, which will take just a tad bit longer than an hour. So, there's the charger. There's the battery. There's the plugs. Like I said, no buttons on this at all. You just plug it in, and you're good to go. And another cool thing about this charger is it gives you these alligator clips for your battery. So you can also do this in the field as well, in the parking lot, wherever. So that's my review of the Onyx 150. Thank you.